I'ma chase my dreams. Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I am Transparently D, where I'm keeping it 100% transparent in the life of D. Good morning, everyone. How are you doing? How's your week going? How's your month of April going thus far? I am coming to give you all a little bitty update and tell you what's really going on right now. So I am currently sitting at the park. Listen, here. Well, you can't see it. Hold on, let y'all see. I am at the park, and this is what I do. It is my turn to drop Skylar off at daycare. I tend to go to McDonald's and I get breakfast. And I just come sit at the park and I really like just watch YouTube videos, or I watch inspirational messages or affirmations and things of that nature, and just kind of like start my day like this. And I kind of just sit here. There's no kids playing, of course, because the kids are at school and stuff, and people are just walking and exercise. And I do come to this park quite frequently, and I used to walk and exercise and stuff like that at this park. But I don't know. So I just sit here for probably an hour to 2 hours. Sometimes it depends on what I have going on, and I just think and listen to the airplanes and watch the people exercise. I know people here probably think I'm crazy. You know, they probably like, why is she sitting in a car scoping out the park? I'm not scoping out the park, y'all. I am just like relaxing my mind. Sometimes I get tired of sitting up in the house and stuff like that, especially since I work from home. But today I am 10 weeks and 1 day gestation. And yesterday I was going to do a video at 10 weeks. And it was just a bad day. Yesterday was a bad day. I cried probably all day yesterday. And I could feel the tears welding up again now. I just cried all day. And I was like, you know, all things. I'm talking about like ugly crying yesterday. And I just had to repeatedly tell myself that all things work for the good. All things, Donna, all things work together for the good. But a lot is going on at 10 weeks gestation. I was just emotional yesterday. There's so much going on, and I have been sick as a dog, y'all. I ain't lying. I've been so sick. Oh my goodness. And I've been taking the Bongesta, and it does help. It does help a lot. And I did have a refill on my Zofran. I found that out. So I was able to get my Zofran. So I take the Bongesta and the Zofran together and then go to sleep, and then it works good. But I've just been, you know, feel like I've been having blow after blow after blow, you know, coming towards me. But I know that all things, not some things, but all things work together for the good of those who love the Lord and are called according to his purpose. So I just had to keep reminding myself all day, even through the tears, all things, even through the hurt, all things, even through the sadness, all things, even through any loss, anybody who's come, anybody who's gone, who's left, who stayed. All things will work together for the good of those who love the Lord and are called according to his purpose. And a word came to my remembrance, and I don't even remember who preached this sermon, but they were saying like God is like a GPS. I believe it was my pastor in Orlando, Jerry D. Owens. So because I want to give props what props are due. So I think he was preaching, I want to say it was him, but he was saying like God is like a GPS. He's up top. So he knows where your end is. He knows where your end is, right? All you know is that you're here and you need to get there. But in the midst of you trying to get there through the traffic, through the stoplights, through the stop signs, through, car accidents, things of that nature, you can't get there and not go through the word first. So the word says that God is not going to put any more on you than you can bear. And to me, I can say, oh, I can bear this. I can bear this. I can bear this. I can bear this. I can say it. But at that end over there, God knows for real what I can and can't handle. You know what I mean? So, I'm trying to get to the end. But I don't know where the accidents are. I don't know where the stoplights are. I don't know where the stop signs are. I don't know which path or direction gets me there the quickest, the easiest, and the most effective way. So that's where my faith comes in, that I have to have, when you use your GPS, you don't question the GPS. You just put the GPS on and then you just go. GPS say turn right, you turn right. Turn left, you turn left. When you turn left and he told you to turn right, it automatically says redirecting. So that's where your faith has dropped. So you are supposed to seek ye first the kingdom of God and all his righteousness, and everything else will be added unto you. But instead of you seeking ye first the kingdom of God, you leaning on your own understanding. You're looking at your carnal eye. The GPS is going to say redirecting to get you back over here so you can keep your eyes focused on the word, keep your eyes focused on the Lord, keep your eyes focused on the kingdom of God, so that all things will be added unto thee. You won't have to ask for it if you're seeking God first, because he already knows what you need. Let me tell you real quick. So for those of you who are watching that's single, Adam never asked God for a mate. Did you know that? Have you noticed that in the word? That Adam never asked God for a mate. Adam was busy doing the work of God. And God saw his need. God saw his need for a mate. God said, well, wait a minute. All the other animals have a mate. All the other creatures have male and female. Where is Adam's helpmate? And out of everything God did in the Bible, there was only one thing that he said that was not good. And he said that it was not good for man to be alone. Not just any man, but it's not good for man to be alone when he's working, when he's focused on God's work, when he's doing what God's will is, when he's seeking first the kingdom of God and all his righteousness is doing what the word of God say do. Then that man should not be alone. But he never asked God for a mate. God saw him doing his will and gave it to him. Now, some people say, oh, but it's always something good, and then boom, something bad happened in the relationship. Oh, something good, it's always good, and then boom, she does this, or boom, he does that. Well, guess what? Every relationship has its goods and bads. If you have a relationship that you think is perfect, oh, they'll never argue, or they'll never fuss out, they'll never fight, or they'll never have no disagreements, or they ain't never going through nothing. Well, guess what? That's the fakest relationship you ever seen in your life. That's what I want you to say to yourself. Don't say, oh, I want that relationship. Don't covet what your neighbor got, because you don't know what it's taking for them to keep that relationship going. Because I am telling you, every single relationship has its ups and downs. Eve, take her behind over here. She talking to the snake. Ain't got no business talking to somebody. What you talking to the snake for? Why are you talking to another man? What are you talking to this man for? Why are you giving this man even any of your energy? Because now this man is not going to do anything but come into your relationship and cause conflict, cause confusion, cause your blessings to be changed. Not that you won't get your blessings, but now it's going to take you longer to get your blessing because you decided to step out of your relationship and be letting somebody else get into your ear gate. See, let me tell y'all something. You got to be mindful of who has your ear gate. Be mindful of who has your husband's ear gate. Be mindful of who has your wife's ear gate. And that goes for her mama, her cousins, her friends, anybody. Because I'm telling you, who has your ear has your mind. And what a man thinketh is what's in his heart. That's going to come out in their actions. That's why I don't listen to everybody. That's why I don't talk to everybody. That's why people don't really know what really real deal go on with me. Because when people, I remember probably 2 years ago, I was talking to the mister or whatever, and he was like, when we go through stuff, I don't tell anybody. I don't talk to anybody because, number one, he don't like a lot of people in his business. Like, he's not like open to like social media and all this other stuff. Like, he doesn't even have a Facebook account or anything like that. So he's just not, that's just not him. But he was like, when we go through stuff, I don't talk to anybody about it because I don't want anybody to be saying, oh, you need to leave her. You need to get a divorce and move on with your life and this, that, and other. And then those thoughts start coming into my head. And instead of me making a decision on what's going on, I'm making a decision based on what somebody else who's on the outside is saying. When they don't love you, I do. So you got to just be mindful of, you know, who has your ear gate, who you listening to. If you're a wife, there's no reason you should be listening to your mother more than your husband. I'm going to say that again because I know that was hard for y'all. If you are married, there is no reason you should be listening to your mother more than you are listening to your spouse. Now, don't get me wrong. Some spouses out here doing the most. They ain't right. But you know they ain't right. So then you need to make the decision. God gives you free will to make your decision. You're going to stay and fight, you're going to pray and hope, or you're going to leave. But like calling your mom and calling your cousins and friends and sisters and this, that, and the other, and you doing all of this, and then you be doing all of this, and then you go right back to them. And then you wonder why your mama side-eyed him at Thanksgiving. You wonder why your friends talk trash about him. Well, they do that because that you've implanted that seed. They don't love him. So therefore, they're when they mad, they mad. You know, if you want to still be with them by all means. They don't give a flying rat's tail if you be with him or not, to be honest with you. But if you are going to be going back to him, and you may say, I ain't going back to him, this is over, I'm over. Why get people involved? For what? Make your decision and move on. Okay, so I'm off on a tangent. I don't know why I got on that tangent this morning, but I just wanted to tell y'all, yesterday was tough for me, so I couldn't record yesterday. So yesterday we turned 10 weeks and 0 days. Baby A is measuring right on target. He is 10 weeks, 0 days, and he is, his heartbeat was 154, right? Baby B, on the other hand, is still measuring at 6 weeks and 6 days. So it was kind of hard for me to come to grips with letting baby B go mentally and just let him rest. And that was very emotional for me yesterday. You know, it was very emotional for me. Because y'all know, like, with my embryos, they my babies from get, you know. And the fact that we don't know why, why he did not, continue to develop, and why didn't he continue to grow, But I'm thankful that we have baby A, and that's where the GPS thing comes in at, because I don't know what the future holds. I don't know what God is protecting us from with the non-growth of baby A. I'm sorry, baby B. But I have to know that he knows what's best for us. And even though we don't understand it now, even though we can't see it now, all things work together for the good of those who love the Lord. And he's not going to put no more on me than I can bear. And if that carrying 2 babies was something that I could not bear, then that's something I can't bear. If the delivery would have been too complicated and that's why he chose not to do that, then, you know, I have to understand that and be okay with it. But it was very emotional for me. It was very difficult for me to have to battle that. I was ugly crying yesterday. It was just tough for me. Yesterday was a tough day for me, you know. But I do, you know, trust God in the process. I am very grateful and thankful for baby A, who is trotting right along, doing his thing. He's growing and moving and twitching and everything. And I just speak life over him and comfort for my heart in the process. The mister doesn't really like show emotions, not like I do. Anyway, so although it bothered him, he, you know, wasn't like crying or anything like that. Like I was like devastated yesterday. Okay, so other than me being sick, that's the update on the baby B. He has not like dissolved or went away or anything. He's still there. He's just like not growing like he should, you know. And y'all know I didn't want any like sickly children or children that I would have to run to the doctor all the time, because I cry when my babies get vaccinated. Imagine my baby having to go to surgery and they poking and prying and drawing blood and all. Oh girl, no. I'm a mean. Ooh, let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. I'm meaner than a rattlesnake when it comes to my family. Like if somebody's in the house, listen, my cousins will tell you. And I hope they come on here and comment on this video. My aunties, uncles, cousin-in-law, my kids, listen, they in the hospital and they call me, honey, and they telling me that, oh, this nurse ain't doing this or the doctor ain't doing such and such and such. Let me tell you something. From Georgia, I made one phone call. I'm not even exaggerating. I really hope that my family members come on here and comment, because I'm telling you, I'll make one phone call and I have everybody in the hospital lined up. So much so, this is so bad. So much so that when my family members get admitted to the hospital, they automatically have a note on there. Listen here. This is a family member of, because I am the only African-American trauma flight nurse in the entire state of Florida, from the Panhandle all the way down to the Keys. So in hospitals, because of that reason, a lot of people know me. To be a trauma flight nurse, you got to be on your A. And one thing about me as a nurse, I know my stuff. When I tell you this is truly a calling, this is truly a calling. Like my instincts with it, unheard of, unmatched. You hear me? So a lot of people know me. And as a nurse, like, I don't have to call the doctors. Like normally if I call the doctor and I'm like, okay, this is what I have going on, so and so and so, what do you want me to do? First thing they'll say to me, who is this? And you're calling me for what? Really? Really? You really calling me? What do you want to do? I want to do such and such. Da, 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 da. Okay, do it and sign my name on it. Like, I'm telling you, like 92% of the doctors that I have worked with do that to me. No joke. And it's really just because I have proven to them that I'm not going to ever do anything to hurt a patient, period. And if I'm calling you and telling you that I need something, that's exactly what I need for that goddamn patient. And I need that right now to keep them alive. So most of my doctors are like, don't write the order. Write the order. Please write the order. And call me and tell me how it work out. And then as a flight nurse, I run it. I run the whole helicopter. So I make all decisions. I give what meds I want to give. I do whatever procedures I want to deal with. It's normally me and a paramedic there, but sometimes I don't have a paramedic. It depends on how staffed we are. But it's me, a paramedic, and the pilot, and I run that whole helicopter. The pilot go where I say go. Whatever I say goes. So when my family members are in the hospital, they already put a note. Listen, it's a family member of such and such. Listen, please stay on your A game with this patient. When they give report, listen, please be on your A game, because if she call up here, it's going to be an issue. And I mean, not even just an issue where it's going to the manager. I'm talking about it's an issue where I'm contacting the CNO. And this is what the lick read, and this is what's going on, and I need this to be fixed right away. Immediately. Like, my father lived on hospice for 2.5 years when they only gave him a 20% chance of living for 5 years. But I digress. Enough of tooting my horns. Toot toot. I'm good at what I do. No matter if I'm in the IVF lab, if I'm in the ER, if I'm in the ICU, if I'm on the helicopter, I am good at what I do, and I'm good at what I do because my heart is in it. I have gone to work and I have left my shoes at home. I've gone to work and I've left my badge at home. I've gone to work and left my stethoscope at home. I have never, ever, in all my years of being a nurse, ever gone to work and left my heart at home. And as long as I bring my heart with me, everything falls into place. Okay, so I digress. So that's why I don't want to have a sickly baby, because I know how I am. You know what I mean? And I know, and I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that patient where when I walk in the office, everybody stand at queue. But that's what they do. Like, if I come up to the hospital, my family member is there, I'm talking about when I walk on the floor, you immediately see them start getting together. Like, oh, no. Like, I'll tell y'all a real quick story. A few months ago, my ex-husband went through a situation, and I briefly skimmed over it because I have not conversed with him about releasing this information on my channel. But my ex-husband was injured at work, and so he was going through some stuff or whatever, and he was in the hospital, and he called me and he was like, man, X, Y, and Z, this such and such and such, and I don't know what's going on. And then, you know, I got my older kids calling me, mama, please don't let my daddy die. Please don't let my daddy die. You know, and I'm like, okay. I said to him, so first my kids called me, and then he called me, and then he was just like, let me tell you what he said that made me move into action. He said, Donna, I'm scared. And no matter what we have been through, no matter what the situation is, he is a very strong black man. And when he said that, I knew he meant it. I knew he meant that. And I immediately sprung into action. I literally made one phone call. And changed his whole stay. Entirely. And I talked to my husband and I said, listen, this is what's going on, and I need to go to Florida. He said, go make sure he's okay. You know, because he knows that I'm just that person, you know. So I packed up and I went down to Florida to make sure that things were lined up and make sure things was going the way they were going, and things of that nature. And I stepped in, and he mind you, my ex-husband is married. He's remarried as well, but he put me over all medical decisions, which did cause a little bit of rift, with his wife, because she just, understandably. First of all, let me say, I totally get it. I totally understand why that would bother her. But even upon conversing with her, she understood. She said to me, listen, Donna, just take control, because I don't know what's going on. I don't know, what they should be doing and what they shouldn't be doing. Although it does bother me, I don't know. So I don't know how to handle this. I don't know how to, do this aspect of it. And I said, well, let me explain to you what he gave me, what privilege he gave me. I don't have any privileges over any of his money and none of that. I still have life insurance on him. He knows that. She knows that I have life insurance on him. I pay it every month. And I hope they got their own life insurance as well. But I will probably always pay that life insurance policy. I digress. But as far as like his money and bills and things of that nature, she still has full control over that. I don't want any of that. I just wanted to make sure that health-wise, they was doing what they were supposed to do, when they were supposed to do it, how they were supposed to do it. And when I walked in on that floor, I'm telling you, everybody lined up. When I walked in the room, immediately, the orthopedic specialist walked into the room. Hi, I've heard. I'm the one that's been talking to you on the phone, and I do apologize that this has happened. We're gonna rectify this. We're gonna try to get this fixed, and this, that, and other. And we're gonna get him this, and we're gonna get him that, and this, that, and da. Okay. Let me tell you where I think you went wrong, or where your staff went wrong, because really it was an error, a huge medical error on behalf of his nursing staff, and he knew that. He knew that. He was just hoping that my ex-husband didn't know that. But even in the midst of our divorce, when my kids called me and Mama, please don't let my daddy die. That was it. Or when he said, I'm scared. That was it. That was it. I go into mode. So anyway, I digress. I'm rambling now. So anyway, I don't want a sickly baby. I just don't. I'm just real aggressive when it comes to the healthcare industry, because I know firsthand the errors that are made and the cover-ups that are done to cover up the errors that are made. So, okay. Other than that, I've just been chilling, really. I do check for his heartbeat. I have the Doppler at home. I'll insert the Doppler of his heartbeat probably right here. So that's his heartbeat that I'm able to find. I cannot, baby B is so small that I can't find his. But yesterday it was really slow. It was like 82. And that's not a good sign. We definitely wanted 120 or better. It was at 84. 82. It was at 82 yesterday. So when I measured my living room and my I did not do it, I'm lying. My son measured my living room and my dining room, because I want to put some more different carpet down in there. And I was going to do hardwoods, because I put hardwoods in my guest room downstairs, but I think I just want to do a different carpet in there. So what I'm about to do now is just go home and get those measurements because I left them, and go look at some flooring and price some flooring that I need. And I have a wonderful guy who did the hardwoods in the room downstairs. He's gonna come and do the carpet in the living room and the dining room. I really want that done before next week, probably. Yeah, I might pick up 2 shifts at the hospital this weekend, Friday night and Saturday night. I haven't been there in a while, so I do need to pick up shifts because I'm supposed to do 4 shifts per month. But really, financially, I don't really need to, per se. I need to. Everybody can use money. I mean, we need to. But I'll probably pick up 2 shifts this weekend at the hospital. That way my 15-year-old can make some money, and I can still, I'm now getting that itch to be in the hospital. I'm getting that urge to be, in the ER, in the trauma bay, and saving a couple of lives. Sometimes I get that itch, and that's why I stay on at the hospital, so that I can have that itch done. Anyway, so that's really all I got for you. I said I was gonna do, I don't think I'm gonna do like a weekly. I don't know. I was like, I'm just gonna do every 10 weeks, but a lot happens in 10 weeks. So I will update y'all definitely at 10, 20, 30, and 40 weeks. I'm gonna try to go all 40 weeks. That will place my due date on November 10th. November 10th is the Mister's birthday, so that will be great to deliver on his birthday. The key word is try. Because, honey, about 37 weeks, your girl be exhausted. And then, I don't know if I'm going to start buying baby stuff yet. I just don't have that urge yet to start getting stuff yet. I don't know. Normally I do, and I start buying stuff like crazy, but I don't have that urge yet. But that's pretty much it. So I just wanted to bring you guys up to speed to where we are now with the babies. And I was just sitting here and said, let me tell people what's going on. Also, I am doing the backyard, excuse me, for Skylar. I'm going to make her a playground in the backyard. And I know a lot of people are like, dang, she's spoiled. It's not that she's spoiled. But my baby like to be outside. So she say, outside. She go to the window and she look at the window. She say, outside, outside. She want to go outside. She don't want to be in the house. She don't like the car. She hates riding in the car. She likes to be outside and play. So I'm going to put a playground outside. But my daughter has the little dog syndrome, where he's a little dog and he don't realize he's a little dog. So he start barking at the big dogs and he don't realize that they bigger than him. So she likes to get on the big people playground. So I'm not getting her a big people playground because I'm not going to have my baby hurt herself. Oh my God, I would die. So I got her a little toddler playground, and I got her a sandbox, and I've already put stuff on the ground to kill the bugs. And so I need to put the black weed something. What did I buy? What's it called? I don't know, some black stuff. It's called weed something. It keeps the grass from growing up through there. And I got some rubber mulch that I'm gonna put down, and then we're gonna put the playground on top of there, and put the sandbox out there. I had also bought her a water slide jump house, but they kept delaying it, so I canceled that. I was like, forget that. But I am gonna get her like on the top of the ground pool, not like a kiddie pool, but like I don't want a really big on top of the ground pool. I don't want a small one. I don't want a kiddie one. So probably like a medium size on top of the ground pool. I'll probably ride around and see where I can find one of those at and get someone to professionally put that up, so that she'll have the pool to play in, and she'll have her little playground that she can play in as well. So that's just another project I'm going to do. I'm going to show y'all my backyard so y'all can see like how I'm gonna set it up. I closed on my house in 2016, and I've done nothing to the backyard at all. So I'm gonna just add in a little clip here of my backyard. And if you have any ideas of what I could put back there, or you have any toy ideas that I could put back there, or anything, please drop them in the comments so that I can have those ideas, because I'm really stumped at what to do in the backyard. So definitely, if you have any ideas or see any toys that you can link down to the bottom, then that will be great. I would appreciate that a ton. So let me insert for you all what my backyard looks like, so that'll hopefully give you all some ideas, to give me some ideas to do like a playground play area for my daughter in the backyard. So let me insert that right. Okay guys, I'm back. I am going into my backyard. So here is a glimpse into my backyard that I've done zero with. Nothing. We fried a turkey Thanksgiving, not this Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving before. And I don't know how that black spot got there, but I'll probably clean that today. I'm definitely gonna clean this door, because ever since I put this door in, I have not cleaned it, as you can see. I'm showing y'all the real life, man. This is the real life for D, like for real. Like, I don't even come out this door. I don't even know if I got the key to even open this door, to be honest with you. Hold on, let me see if I can open this door. I don't think I've opened this door since that Thanksgiving. Look, see, I don't even think I got a key to this door. It probably done been so long since I opened the goddamn door that the darn key don't even want to open no more. I mean, the door don't want to open no more. But anyway, it's my backyard. So today, thought it was this key right here. Sorry, y'all. I'm not even good with this vlogging stuff. Look, I can't even get into my own house. I wanted to get in this door, I couldn't. I don't know where the key is. Is this the key? That's terrible. I don't have the key to this door. That sucks like a... sucks. No, that's not the key. That's not the key. That's not the key. That's my other security door. Listen, I can't even get the door open. Whatever, I'm gonna clean that door. So, what I'm thinking is, hold on, let me turn it around. About putting her play area right here. I'm thinking about putting it right here, so she can play. And out my living room windows, she could still like see her play area and be like, outside. But the only thing is, like, I get these, I'm looking for them now, black and yellow spiders. Now, I don't know much about bugs, but what I do know is that when they have like a bright color to them, they are poisonous. So I bought some stuff to kill them off too. They normally be like right here. But what I'm gonna do is I am gonna spray this ground with bug killer stuff today and water it and clean out this slab over here that looks a freaking mess, and that door that looks awful, and throw that chair in somebody's garbage, and start preparing. I'm trying to see where I would put the swing, because I want patio furniture on this slab here. So initially I was going to put a back porch on here when I was building this, because I built this house from the ground up. But then I changed my mind. But I want to be able to look out my living room and boom, have a pool like right there. You know, so maybe I should put her playground over there, huh? But then she won't be able to see it. I'll move it over there once we put the pool in. And then this area over here, I don't know what we're going to do with this area over here, to be honest with you. I don't know. But this is my backyard. I'm going to show y'all before. I'm going to take a picture. Okay, so that's my backyard. And I know I got a lot of work back there. I just leave it. I really just like cut the yard and that's it. But I am going to clean that door really good. And if it doesn't come clean the way I like it, then I will more than likely get another door back there, just in all honesty. And clean that cement part there and just set it up for her so that I can have her playground so my baby can go outside. She like to go outside. Okay, y'all. So y'all know how we do it here. Keep your faith on fleek. Always remember, strive to be on top because the bottom is already too crowded. All things. All things. Not the good things, not the bad things, not 2 things, not 1,000 things, but all things work together for the good of those who love the Lord. All right, y'all. Have a good day.
My dreams, everything alright, everything alright. I'ma chase my dreams, everything go right, everything go right. I'ma chase my dreams, everything alright, everything alright. I'ma chase my dreams, everything alright, everything.